Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope that today brings you so many blessings, brings you peace, clarity, answered prayers, and just a sense of calmness and purpose in your life today. I wanted to take a walk and enjoy this beautiful weather and enjoy starting to see the season change into fall. And I wanted to just take in the air as I do my daily message. So the message today is consistency is key. This is a big one for me because every day I am working towards remaining consistent in things that are good for my soul, good for my mind, good for my body, good for my spirit. And wanted to share some of the things that I consistently do on a daily basis. When I open my eyes, I thank God automatically because tomorrow is never promised to any of us. And especially when you wake up and you hear that you've lost people that you once loved in your life or family members that you didn't think would ever leave this earth, even though you know that it is a part of the cycle of life. You become humble and grateful for every breath that you have. So every breath that I'm taking today, I thank God. That is the first thing that I consistently do in the morning. I thank God for another opportunity to do things right, to learn from my mistakes, to just be thankful. I consistently stay in the Word. It gives me strength and clarity and motivation throughout my day. I consistently love on my son because he is such a blessing from God that every day, I'll tell you, I don't deserve, but every day I work hard to show God that I'm not only thankful for him being in my life, but also thanking God for trusting me with one of his angels, who helps me grow every day just by living and breathing. I consistently evaluate my relationships with people, especially my friendships. A big thing for me that I've learned, if you aren't consistent in communication with me, if you aren't consistent in keeping your word and following through, if you aren't consistent in being present, that's a big thing for me. I've noticed that. And I believe that that's a big thing for me because I thrive on consistency. I thrive on being a person of my word, being honest, being truthful, being reliable when I can be. And if I'm not, being honest about that too. And even though expectations are said to be a thing of disappointment, I disagree to a certain extent. I feel that an expectation of people being consistent in your life, whether it be consistently there or consistently not there, is an expectation that is reasonable. So I focus on being consistent in my friendships so that I'm setting an authentic example for what I know I deserve and I'm worthy of, which is consistency in reciprocation. I am consistent in sharing love when I can, sharing motivation and inspiration when I can, because I know that there are days where I go on social media and I see messages that speak to my soul, and had that person not have been consistent in sharing their truth or their testimony, I wouldn't have received that blessing of healing. So I'm being consistent in being open and being vulnerable because that's strength. And I realize that now. I am being consistent in reaching out to my loved ones and my family members and friends to check up on them because you never know what people may be going through. And a kind word, a kind message could take somebody from a dark place to a light one just by being thought of, being thoughtful. Consistency is key. Consistently speak positive mantras into your day, positive affirmations into your day. Be consistent in being a person of your word, because it is a true testament of your character. Be consistent in loving God and thanking God every single day, because it's not promised to any of us. Be consistent in wanting to grow and be better than you were yesterday. Be consistent in being in competition with your past self, not your present friends or circle or people that you look up to based on their accomplishments in their career. Be consistent in being honest. Be consistent in purifying your soul, in redemption of your past mistakes and your present ones. Be consistent in loving yourself and speaking positively and thinking positively about yourself, because what you think is what manifests into your reality. What you feel is what manifests into your reality. So that's my message. Be consistent in loving yourself. Be consistent in being kind to yourself and others around you. Be consistent in being aware of the energy that you put out, because what you put out is what you get back in the world. And if you feel like you're down in the dumps, so you feel like your spirit is a little low, or if you're disappointed by someone else's inconsistency, remain consistent in doing things that will change that demeanor and that spirit, like taking walks, being thankful for everything that is around you that doesn't have time to be stressed out, but just grows because they're consistently nourishing themselves, because they're consistently focused on replenishing what God has given them, like the trees. So that's my message today. Consistency is key. Be consistent and do what's best for you. And remain happy, at peace, thankful, proud, and stay blessed. Today is a beautiful day. If you get a chance, walk outside. Smell this fresh air. It's so beautiful. But be consistent in loving yourself, because consistency is key and it will take you far. All right, guys. Love you. Happy Sunday. Stay blessed.